Welcome to part one of how to complete your midterm project part one. So you should be inside of the midterm project folder, and here you would see the instructions, and there's the part one instructions, and I've broken things down where you're going to take what you did in the lesson 3 assignment and you're going to summarize and synthesize that into your PowerPoint or Google Slides presentation deck. And here's the scenario. So this is the lens that I want you to think of, that you're going to be doing this as a human resource management service provider, so a consultant or however you want to look at yourself, and you're trying to pitch your services to the company that you selected off of the Hoover's D&B list in lesson 3 assignment. And so the slides that I should see in the PowerPoint or the Google slide deck would be a title slide, so it's one slide. The agenda or table of contents, however you want to look at it, would be 1 or 2 slides. Your introduction, which is the purpose of your presentation. Remember, that's what you had inside the report. That's 1 to 2 slides. Your company overview, which you had in your report, which should be 1 to 2 slides. HR planning defined, 1 to 2 slides. Company mission statement, 1 to 2 slides. The vision statement, or excuse me, the company mission statements, 1 slide. Company vision statements, 1 slide. Talent management defined, 1 to 2 slides. Development and training, 2 to 4 slides. Managing talent for success, 2 to 4 slides. The corporate organization chart, 1 slide. Succession planning defined, 1 slide. Benefits of succession planning, 1 to 2 slides. The do's and don'ts of succession planning, which both the managing talent for success and the do's and don'ts of succession planning, remember from your report, those were the questions and the answers that came from the textbook. So remember that. So I want to see the question and then the corresponding answer. So there are, I believe, 2 to 3 questions for each of those sections. So I need to see 2 to 4 slides. I don't want to see a bunch of stuff jumbled on a slide. So that's the reason why I'm saying 2 to 4 slides. Then the manager and leader development, that section's probably 1 to 3 slides. Your conclusion can be drawn in 1 to 3 slides depending on how long your conclusion was in your report. Try to make it nice and condensed. And then your reference slide should be about 1 or more slides depending on how many sources that you listed on your reference sheet in your report. Make sure that the presentation, the deck looks professional, it sounds professional, right, the way it's worded. Make sure that you search online for examples for professional decks, and as I mentioned before, not too cluttered, not too many words or images, using the appropriate colors and fonts and images. So when you've completed that, you would then come in and you would submit that here. So you would click here, and that would open the Dropbox, and you would scroll down and you would attach by clicking Browse My Computer, attach that file. Once that file is attached, you click here that it could be checked through the plagiarism system to make sure that you didn't cheat, right? You didn't copy from some other source. And you could type here, here's my pitch deck, right? And then you would click Submit, and then the green bar would show at the top of the screen. Once that's done, it's submitted, and then I can grade you for that. Now you have an option to do part 2, and part 2 is presenting to me either online or virtually. And so I'm going to, I don't know how much time I've been talking. I try to do this all in one thing. I'm going to do that in a second video so that I make it easier. Once you're done watching this, click on the second video so that you can see how we'll go about presenting that. Thank you.